Hey everybody. I know it's been a long time since I made a video, but nothing's been particularly going on, and now that I live with the host family, it's kind of hard to do this because, I don't want to disturb them. But I'm doing one now because I'm home alone. So anyway, it's the 27th, Tuesday at 5:20 p.m. Yeah, so I guess this is gonna be kind of a long video because I have lots of things to tell you um, concerning my new family that I live with and, stuff that's been going on at school. So um, the apartment is in Chuo, and it's right next to a river, and to get to the other side of the river I have to cross this really pretty footbridge, and all the apartment buildings, including this one, are really new and full of, as Chana said to me, very young families. So on Sunday I had no problem getting here. Chana picked me up with Dan, her son, or Dan, really. And he's 2 years old. Chana is 31, and her husband Yuichi is 34. Chana stays at home with Dan, and Yuichi works at a company, although I don't know what company or what he does at the company. So I do have my own room. You can see it. I think it's usually used as an office, but whatever. There's not so there's a desk. There's the wall. There's the bed, the futon that I sleep on, and that's pretty much it. There's a dresser, but Yuichi's clothes are in the dresser. I don't have any storage here, but who really cares? So yeah. So before, my commute was 10-minute walk to Fuchu Station, and then about a 40-minute train ride, and then another 10-minute walk to the school. Now it's more like a 15-minute walk to the station, a 30-minute train ride, and then a 15-minute walk to the school. So it's more walking, so it feels longer, it feels worse, but that's okay. At least the area is nice and, not creepy. I found Fuchu a little creepy. But yeah, there's a lot of young people around. There's a lot of foreigners, and I mean a lot as in compared to other places where there are no foreigners. So I don't look quite as horribly out of place, just mostly horribly out of place. Yeah. So my family, I already said their names. So Chana is really nice. She talks to me. I think she probably gets bored only having a 2-year-old to talk to all day, so I think it's nice. She's very curious about how to say words in English and proper English usage. So we sort of go back and forth talking about differences between the language, which is fun. It's interesting, because sometimes she says things that I hadn't thought of. She was talking about what they call fingers. We call this a thumb. I don't remember all the names, but I remember their meanings. This was the parent finger because it's the biggest finger, and this is the child finger because it's the smallest. This is the middle finger, blah blah blah. Anyway. Yeah, and then Dan, he's 2 years old, so he can talk a little bit, but it's very hard to understand. Apparently it's also hard to understand for Japanese people, so I don't feel bad. But he's cute. Chana likes for me to speak to him in English, or read him books in English. I guess she wants to start the process early. Speaking of which, I don't remember how it came up, but I mentioned that I play violin, And then I mentioned that I learned the Suzuki method, and she was so excited. And I guess she had been looking into starting Dawn on an instrument eventually, but was hesitant because she doesn't play an instrument. So I tried to sort of sell the Suzuki method to her. So that's for you, Mom. And Yuichi, the husband, I haven't talked to him much at all. He's mostly at work anyway. And when he's not at work, he's like quite shy, I guess. Chana says he's shy, but to me it just seems taciturn, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. But I mentioned that I wanted to go to Kamakura, which is not that far from here. It's probably like an hour train ride. And apparently Kamakura is near the sea, and Yuichi likes to surfboard, just hanging out up there. And so Chana suggested that he could go surf, and me and her and Dawn could walk around Kamakura. So I think we're going on Sunday, so that'll be fun. I'm glad I'm at least going somewhere, because every day I plan to go explore somewhere or go to a store or something, but at the end of the day I'm so tired. I'm barely doing anything and I'm so tired. I don't know why. I don't understand. It must be all the brain power I have to use to just speak and get by, but still, it's kind of disappointing. I wish I had more energy, because I mean, it's 5:30. It's only 5:30 and I'm home. Although, also, as I mentioned, it gets dark quite early here, so I don't know. Maybe it's better that I come home early. Still, that's boring. Oh, so Mom had asked about what kind of food I'm eating or have been eating, so I'll do a massive food thing. This is my dinner tonight. Somen, which is chilled noodles, and that black thing is a little bowl that you put the sauce in, and then you dip the noodles in the bowl and eat it. So hopefully that'll be good. It'll probably be good. And that cost me 290 yen, which is $3, so that's pretty good. And I have sparkling water, Mitsuya cider. It's just seltzer, but it's good. Oh yeah, so even though I'm on the breakfast only plan, Chana, have I been saying Chaya? I hope not. Chana insisted on making dinner for everybody the first night, so we had chilled soba noodles, not soba, chilled udon noodles, and thin sliced pork in a salad, and tomato, and it was really good. I enjoy her cooking. And then yesterday for breakfast we had toast with a piece of ham and a mustardy cheese on it. That was good. And yogurt with lychee jelly, and this corn, this kind of semi-sweet cornmeal porridge that had mushrooms in it, which was really, really good. And today for breakfast we had yogurt with banana and salad, and this French toast with this thick, stretchy, semi-sweet cheese on top that was really good. And tea, always cold tea. So yeah, I'm not starving to death, obvi. So school. School is pretty much the same, mostly the same every day, although now my class has changed because Vivian left and Jacek got demoted to a lower class. So now it's me, Nico from Germany, Barbara from Germany, Jens from Germany, Han from Singapore, and Hugh from Wales. Yeah, so, everybody's perfectly nice, as always. So, yeah, Monday and Friday I don't go on field trips, but today I went on the field trip, to a science museum, but it was like most definitely aimed at children, so it was kind of lame. um, Overall, the pop culture field trips have been kind of eh. I don't know why. I think they're. I think because they accept minors, they try to keep it very PG, but like there aren't too many places in Japan, I guess, that are PG. Like they can't take us to, you know, a game center or a comic book store because there's porn everywhere. I don't know who. I don't know. Maybe that's not the reason. Maybe they're just bad at picking things. Whatever. I mean, it's fine. At least I'm seeing more of Japan. Oh, and Friday is the 1 year anniversary of the Tokyo campus of Genki Jocks opening. So they're having a big party at a samurai themed restaurant. So I'm already signed up to go, and I don't know, I think it'll be fun. Yeah, so that is all I have to say, and I will see you guys some other time in the future.